So again, many thanks, but no greater support than our first speaker, Tom Campbell, from the LDA, who must be so stretched this week, as obviously this London Design Week is absolutely sponsored by them in every shape or form. And Tom is here for his 15 precious minutes. Tom.
And you can clap. Thanks, Simon. And I'm flattered to be described as industry. That's it. I think it was W.H. Auden who said that every time I'm in a company of scientists, I feel like a shabby clerk. Well, today I both feel like a shabby clerk and look like a shabby clerk. I'm no more, I'm afraid, despite what Simon may sound. I'm not industry. I'm no more than a kind of humble, oppressed bureaucrat, pen pusher. So I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I'm just going to give you 2 slides. I'm going to talk very briefly about what we at the LDA do, and then I'm going to talk about what we think you do, why we think what you do is so important. So here we go, and I'll make this as painful as possible. The LDA, every year we spend about £500 million of your money, really, on regenerating and promoting economic development in London. And just to give you a sense of the kind of enormous portfolio of activities that we're involved with, we have huge programs around tackling worklessness, getting people into employment. The Olympics, of course, takes up most of my time and all of our time worrying about how we make that work. We're involved with sort of landmark sites that some of you, I'm sure, will be aware of. And anyone here living in London will have felt the LDA's presence and impact on your local neighbourhood and perhaps even working life in some way, even if our logo isn't necessarily upon it. But of all that activity that we do, the thing that most concerns us, or certainly most concerns me, is the creative industries. And I think those of you that were here at the launch of the London Design Festival last night would have heard our mayor saying that London is the most successful city in the world because we're the most creative. And because of that, and for that critical interrelation between economic success and creativity, we invest a huge amount of money and spend a lot of time worrying about the creative industries, worrying about how we can grow the creative industries and make it a success. So I'm going to throw some stats at you, because the reason I'm here and the reason I have a job is not because design and creativity is a wonderful thing. It's not because there are some incredible new products and innovations coming from this interaction between design and technology and converged media, but because it's having an enormous impact on our economy. And here are some stats for you here. The creative industries as a whole are growing at almost double the rate of the whole economy. These were from 1997 to 2002. And in the creative industries itself, this part of it, electronic publishing, digital media, audio-visual, was the highest growing. Creative industries now represent 8% of the UK's turnover as a whole. In fact, on that basis, the UK is said to be the most creative economy in the world. We have a higher proportion of creative industries activity